the legendary band is about to hit the road again. Oh, you just can't get enough. This is video from the group's last time on the road in 2010. Their new tour is called The Tour. Along for the ride, Motley Crue. But let's talk Kiss. This is a band that's been around since the early 70s, and it's still so very popular. Paul Stanley is part of Kiss's secret sauce. He's the chief songwriter for Kiss, the guitarist, the singer, and so much more. Welcome, Paul.
Carol, it's great to be speaking with you. I love the glasses. I'd love to see you take them off and shake the hair, and, you know, very feisty.
Oh, that made me laugh. Okay, so I'll ask you my first question. What is the secret sauce? How is it that after so many years in the band is still popular?
Well, I think we sing about universal truths. I think we sing about things that are timeless. We sing about celebrating life. We sing about freedom. And most importantly, probably, especially in these times of economic turmoil and tensions, we give bang for the buck. When you come to see us, you know you're going to see something spectacular. And this show will be no exception. It will be the biggest thing we've done.
What do you mean the biggest thing you've done? How big will it be, and what makes it so big?
Well, we're not known for subtlety, and this time we're pulling out all stops. So I'd have to say it'll probably be a no-fly zone above the amphitheaters we're playing. We'll have incredible pyro, incredible lights. You know, when you come to see us, you leave pummeled, and that's the way it should be. You want bad news, you can listen to CNN or any other news outlet, or read the newspaper, but everybody needs a break. So we're giving a one-night vacation in the town of your choice.
Okay, so at a typical concert, I'm curious about this. As you look out into the audience, how many fans are long-timers, say 10 years or greater, versus relative newbies, let's say, become fans within the last 10 years?
Well, at this point, it's so multi-generational that we find that we have parents or grandparents bringing kids along to the show to kind of go through a rite of passage to experience what they did. It's really something much more of a tribal event than a rock and roll concert. In concerts, you always have this very demographic specific situation where if you're there, you don't want your little brother there, your neighbor there. But with Kiss, it's almost a big cult. You look across, if you see your father, if you see your neighbor, it's thumbs up because you're all part of this very special group. And I might want to add that on this tour, like on the last one, we give $1 from every ticket to the Wounded Warrior Care Project, which is an amazing organization that rehabilitates and helps veterans get back into society after serving overseas.
Yeah, that's terrific. I also wondered about this. You have clearly accomplished extraordinary things, not just with Kiss, but with your artwork. But it seems that when most people think of Kiss, they think of Gene Simmons, with his tongue out and his persistent presence in the media. Are you comfortable with that, given the centrality of your contributions to the band?
Well, it's an interesting question. We are partners, and part of the dynamics of a successful partnership is knowing its limitations. And look, Gene enjoys being out there saying me, I, when most of the time it's actually we, and I don't mean French. It's actually it's a partnership, for better or worse. We split things 50-50, and
is it a friendship, though? Are you guys best buds?
I'd say we're family, which is more important because friends come and go. As I'm very often said before, Gene lives about 5 minutes from me. He lives right down the road, and I can see his ego from my house. So.
Okay, I have to ask you about politics because Gene certainly is not shy when it comes to expressing his political opinions. Are you?
I think there's nothing more embarrassing than seeing people who have become famous in one field, such as film or music, suddenly feeling that they're in a position to have qualified opinions about anything other than music. And I'm stunned when people will actually take them seriously. And that's not a slight to anybody who's close to me. That's really my astonishment at what I see on television, people being interviewed or asked who they're going to endorse. Does it really matter what somebody who has a hit record thinks of the political scene? it's absurd to me.
So you won't
I
be
tend to wanna
campaigning for
stay.
either candidate, and are you going to keep it to yourself?
Absolutely. I'm very good at what I do, and I certainly have my own opinions. But to stand up and think that I have some sort of transfusion of knowledge about subjects that I'm really not really that familiar with, it's embarrassing, and it's astonishing to see people given media coverage who don't deserve it.
Paul Stanley, it's been great talking with you, and I can't wait till the tour starts.
Come on, take the glasses off and shake the hair.
I'll just take the glasses off, that's it. That's all I can muster. Paul Stanley, thank you so much for being with us.